So I finally picked up Babel by R.F. Kuang. This follows a character named Robin who gets rescued when he's a kid by Professor Lovell, and he gets taken from Canton to go to London. And during the next 3 or 4 years, he is tutored by different tutors to make him learn different other languages, including Latin and Greek. And the reason why he gets taken from his homeland is because he speaks fluent Chinese. And in Babel, people who are fluent speakers of certain languages are admitted into that college in Oxford because they are the only ones who have power to imbue these silver bars, and they do silver workings on it. So they have to figure out 2 paired words from different languages to allow the bar to do what they want it to do. So he ends up making friends with 3 other characters that all have the same sort of backstory, where they all were taken from their home countries to be taken to London to attend Babel. And they're being made to think that they have to thank their adoptees and be feeling fortunate and privileged to be able to attend this academy. I think this book is so important. It has a lot of study of the root of languages and the root of certain words and how they are rooted from Latin and other languages and how they became what they became. And also there's a good lesson in here about how people will interpret certain things that they read and certain languages and everything by how they experienced it. So there's a certain point of bias whenever people read anything. Also there's a study of colonialism and the pros and cons about it, and the people who mostly get affected by it are the people who are in these countries that are being colonized. And so I highly recommend this book. I thought it was beautifully written. I love R.F. Kuang's writing, and I'm so excited to read more of her books. I gave this book a 4.5 because I loved everything that happened to it. It's just that I felt like the connections between the characters were kind of to me, at least to me, was a little bit surface level when I'm trying to connect to them. I was connecting to Robin mainly because of the different things that he had to deal with while he was living in London, and how he was ostracized for his color of his skin, and also along with his friends that they were also sharing that experience as well. It's sort of like an academic paper that was written in a digestible form as a fiction book. And also I thought the ending was really sad and also very fitting for what the story had to go through. So I highly recommend this. And also I did pick up the audiobook for this book because the format of this book is a little bit hard to begin, because the format of it is that there'd be big text blocks, and then there'd be a little footnote right there to get more into the history. So I do highly recommend the audiobook because it's helped me get into the story and also to listen to what was going on. And I love this so much. And like I said, I gave it a 4.5 stars, and I cannot wait to read more of R.F. Kuang's books.